Hey y'all, in this video we're going to go over justifying or justification in solving equations. So in the last time you made this lovely foldable and glued it into your notes. You see how I don't have to hold it, it stays right there. So make sure you've glued it in to your notes, and now you can turn the pages as you need. The most common properties we're going to use are the addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division properties of equality, which are the ones that let us add, subtract, multiply, and divide on both sides of an equal sign. The distributive property, which you should be familiar with at this point, and the substitution property of equality. This is the one that lets us substitute in a number in order to evaluate an expression. So you should have already created your own following the instructions of the last couple videos, and so we're going to go on. So we're taking a look at the first example, which is x over 5 plus 9 equals 11. And these are already solved for you. You are not solving anything in these problems in this lesson because we're looking at focusing on justifying. So it's already solved for you. So what you need to do, though, is you need to first identify what's the same. So the x over 5 plus 9 and the 11 are the same from one line to the next. What's different here is this minus 9. So we look at what's different and ask what is happening. In this case, we are subtracting. So this is the subtraction property of equality. Okay, we're not trying to be super confusing. Mathematicians are very efficient in their naming. When you subtract, you are using the subtraction property of equality. Then we look at the next two lines and we say, what is the same? They both have x over 5 and they both have 2. But what is different is this 5. And what is this 5 doing? We know that because it's paired with parentheses like that, that this is multiplying. So this is the multiplication property of equality. Yes, you do need to write out the whole thing. Second example. Again, looking from the first to the second line, what stays the same? 18 minus n and 21. What is different? Minus 18. What are we doing? Subtracting. So this is the subtraction property of equality. Look at the next two lines. What stays the same? Negative n and 3. What's different? There's a negative 1, and we're multiplying because we have those parentheses, so we're multiplying that together. So this is the multiplication property of equality. So each time, what is the same? What is different? And in the what is different, what is happening? If it's subtraction, it's the subtraction property. If it's multiplication, it's the multiplication property. If you're adding, it's the addition property. And if you're multiplying, it's the multiplication property of equality. You have two problems for you to try. I want you to pause the video now, try those two problems, and I'll show you the answers when you come back and press play. All right. So the answers, because I forgot to make them be gone and then appear, here are the answers. In the first one, you use the addition and multiplication properties of equality. And in the second one, you use the subtraction and division properties of equality. Your next steps are going to be to grab either 1, 2, or 3 from the hanging folders in the back by the Resource Center to complete as your activity. You only need to do one of them, and when you open up your packet to the practice page, whichever one you pick, you're going to cut it out. You cut it out and size it up right, and then you're going to glue it in to your packet, so you'll have this glued in. Then all of these you're going to cut out. You're going to position them where they go. Have me check it before you glue them down, and then you'll glue down your final work and turn in a picture of this on Schoology. So make sure you turn in your completed lesson 3.4 notes, complete your practice and turn that in, and then take your 3.4 mastery check. Good luck, and I will see you in the next lesson.